Who gonna make 100K this year? I want y'all to drop 100K right now in the chat box if you are claiming 100K and up this year. I want y'all to start dropping it in the chat right now. I see it, I see it, I see it. Let's put that in the atmosphere. If you made more than 100K last year, put your goal out there. Drop that number. We're going to put that in the atmosphere right now. And we're not settling for nothing less. Listen, let's go. Let's get it. I want y'all to go inside the Winner Circle Wealth Talk chat and drop 100K right now. Let's go. Drop it right now. We want everybody who's not on this call to regret it. Okay, drop it. I see y'all. I see y'all. Hey. All right, family. All right, I see y'all. I see y'all. Listen, we're going to get started. I am so excited to do this training today. I've never done this training except for with one person, right? But it has been so effective for me and my teammates, all right? This information is coming directly from someone who's a Chairman 25 with over 11 years of experience in the industry. So I know that if you apply this information, you are going to be successful, all right? I'm going to set up everything for you right now. Before we start this call, I want you to understand this one thing. Everything you do is based off of decisions. Your life is basically a sum total of you and the decisions you did and did not make, okay? So today, right now, I want you to make a decision that you are going to apply the information being given on this call, right? It's not until we apply information that's when our life changes. So always remember this: you are born looking like your parents, but you are going to die looking like your decisions. I want that to be the first note that you take for this call, okay? Decisions. I want you to write a note at the top that I'm going to make a decision to win. I'm going to make a decision to win. And this information is going to help you do that, all right? So let's dive right into it. Make sure my computer acting right. All right, I'm about to dispel all the myths of why you haven't had success in this business. The first one that I always hear: I haven't learned everything about trading. I'm setting you up for the strength of this information, for the meat and potatoes of this information. I haven't learned enough about trading, right? Everybody says that, but my question is, have you made money? Have you made money from copying and pasting or the information that you have learned, right? If the answer is yes, then you know enough. You know enough to take $1 to $2, right? But your vision is what's going to carry you when your sight fails you, because your sight is going to fail you and say that you only made $1. But somebody with vision understands that if I can take $10 to $12, I can take $100 to $120. I can take $1,000 to $1,200. So don't minimize your wins. Whatever you celebrate, you accelerate into your life. So don't let that stop you from having extreme success in this business. The second one, I don't know anybody. So you mean to tell me you lived for 18 plus years and you haven't met a single soul? Don't lie to yourself. You know people. And furthermore, you know people who need this information. You know somebody right now that's praying to God that they have enough money to put groceries on their kids' table next week because they're out of an income. But listen, it's okay, because I was once that person too who said these same things, and I won with those excuses. I won with those excuses. So I'm here to tell you that you can win too. All right. The third thing, I already know the people I talk to won't do it. So let me challenge you. Find some more people to talk to. Do you all know that there's more people being created every second than money? Meaning that there's a multitude of people There's no resources that have left the earth. Every resource you need to be successful is right here on the earth. So there is people. You're just talking to the wrong ones. Upgrade your circle and you'll upgrade your life. I want to know more before I tell someone. Well, why haven't you done the things necessary to learn more? Are you on the training calls? Are you plugged into Sensei Black Belt sessions? Are you doing the things necessary for more? I already talked to everybody. You haven't talked to everybody. I just told you. Google memory joggers. Google a memory jogger. Jog your memory. DL Woods talked to Brandon Thompson, who was his 7th grade homeboy. Have you talked to your 7th grade classmates, or are you letting your ego stop you? Building isn't for me. I don't like talking to people. How many of y'all want a nonprofit organization? How many of y'all want to write a book? How many of y'all have dreams of starting your own business? Explain to me, how are you going to attain customers in a business if you don't have an audience? Who are you marketing to? A good product with nobody to talk about it to is not going to help you be successful in this business or in any other business. So set your foundation here. Set your foundation here that I'm going to impact the lives of people so that anything I put my hands to, they know that I win. I'm not a salesman. We don't sell, we expose. I want you to write this down. We do not sell, we expose. My job is to expose this business to people, to give them the resources to everything they ever wanted. None of us woke up and said we wanted to be a master trader, but we all woke up and said we wanted freedom. So I need you to do the things that's going to grant you freedom. And if you're not doing it, you need to reevaluate. Do you really want to win? And to my people that have already took these myths out of their head, this is what I want you to remember. Run with the people who are running. Jog with the people who are jogging. And walk with the people who are walking. Until you figure out a way to bridge the gap between the walkers and the runners. All right? Don't stress yourself out because other people are telling you these myths, because that's all they are. And that's all they'll ever be. Now, these are the questions I want you to answer about you. Because so many times it's so easy to look up, look down, and look sideways, but never look in the mirror at what we're doing. So many times we minimize the things that we don't do. Oh, I just missed one event. Oh, I just didn't write down my goals, but it's just something missing to where I can't get people in the business. How about you stop downplaying that? Because the one thing that you don't do is the things that is making you unsuccessful in this business. Have you written down your goals with "I am so happy and grateful" in front of them? If Mr. David Imanitia, Chairman 500, $1 million every 37 days tells you you need to write down your goals with "I'm so happy and grateful" in front of them, why haven't you done it? Who are you listening to? Are you listening to the person yourself where you are still getting overdraft fees? Or are you listening to the person who lives in abundance? I think you should change the voice you're listening to, because sometimes your own voice is the biggest downfall in your path to success. Are you waiting on your mentor to reach out to you, or are you willing to participate in your own rescue? Stop saying, "Oh, they don't help me. Oh, they don't do this." Ask better questions and you get better answers. Ask better questions and you get better answers. This whole training was formulated by me asking my mentor questions. I got the right information. Do you have a planner? If you plan to fail, then you fail to plan. If you plan to fail, then you fail to plan. Have you wrote your list? We tell y'all to write a list of people so that you can talk to these people. But you keep telling me that you got your contacts in your phone, but we're asking you to write a list, and then you ask us, "I just need a nugget or a gem." That's the nugget, that's the gem. Write your list. Have you mastered inviting? See, everybody want to get on a big platform. Everybody want to get in front of people on this link, but have you mastered the little things? Have you mastered inviting people to a call? Or do you just want to hide behind the big screen and let the numbers of the big team and the people that were actually working to put people on these calls, you just want to be tagged in those posts? But have you mastered inviting? Are you humble enough to do PS3 until it's PS me? What do I mean by that? Are you humble enough to edify your mentor to take you to Platinum 1000 until you know how to develop other people and take them to Platinum 1000? Have you been consistent at being consistent? See, so many times we wanna compare our results to the next Chairman 10, but you didn't compare the fact that they were doing. They had 5 prospects in the hour, and you had 5 prospects in a month. But you're just looking at the end result. They did 6 meetings out of the state in a month, and you did 1 meeting in your city in a month. See, this is the things you have to compare. Are you consistent at being consistent? Do you know how to effectively present the information for your own business, or does your coach still own your business? See, because if my business only grows when my mentor is here with me, he owns my business. I don't own it. My 1099 might as well go to him. But see, if I can effectively present this information to somebody, guess what? My business can grow with or without him being here. And I want you to remember this. You are the common denominator in every result you get. The results you do and don't get, everything can change about them but you. So until you're willing to change things and until you're willing to switch up, then you're going to continue to get the results that you got. Now, what is your goals and how fast do you want to get there? See, we have to know our definite aim. If we don't know our definite aim, life can't give us the steps to get there. You need to write down right now, in the next 30 days, I am so happy and grateful I have impacted this amount of people. If the number don't make sense, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See, because at one point, it didn't make sense that we were going to be able to be on a Zoom call and talk to people across the country. But that didn't stop the person from making something called Zoom. He just knew what he wanted, and he attracted in life what he put out there. So the next thing I want you to write is, in the next 60 days, I'm so happy and grateful I have impacted this many people. And for my traders on the call, the people who say, man, every time I get in the trade, it's always hitting stop loss, you need to write your goals down too, because you're attracting the wrong things in your life. We're told not to be emotional traders. You are having a negative emotion every time you say, every time I take a trade, it hit the stop loss. Yeah, that's you. So you need to be writing this down too. In the next 90 days, I'm so happy and grateful I have impacted this many people. Write it down. And the reason why I have impacted this amount of people, blank, if you help enough people get what you want out of life, in return, you get everything you want. And until you understand this principle, you're going to keep going in the same circle, because there's no such thing as a self-made successful person. We all need people. Do you know when people get in trouble, they put them in prison, solitary confinement. They take you away from people. Why? Because you need people. And guess what? The more trouble you get in prison, the more restrictions and access you have to people. So whoever told you you was going to be a self-made millionaire, they lied to you, baby. It's not going to happen. So get in the mindset that in order to be successful, in order to really be a boss, you got to put other people in position to win. Now, what does the work look like? I set you up. What does the work look like? And this is the part where people start logging off the call. And then this is the people that call us 2 days before the subscription is due and say, I don't have the 174, but we told you how to eliminate that before you logged off the call. You have to list minimum 100 to 150 people. It's 22 million people that's filed for unemployment. Tell me you don't know 100 to 150 people. Lie to yourself and tell me you don't know 100 and 150 people when there's 22 million people out of work right now. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to categorize this list into 5 pointers. See, a lot of times it's not that you're not talking to enough people. You're not talking to enough of the right people. See, when you first start making calls, you don't want to call your cousin Junebug and them that ain't got no job, that they don't even have a bank account or ID. You want to call them, but you call them at the end, okay? Because they don't own a home or pay rent. They're not married with kids. They don't have influence, and they clearly don't have a desire. They don't have a job, and they're not over the age of 25. See, the more, if somebody have all 5 of these things, you want to call those people first. Okay, you want to call those people first. The less of these characteristics they have, the further they get pushed down the line. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do when I talk about mastering the invite, this is a skill set, guys. This is a skill set. So when you call people, people have to see the value in what's in it for them. Stop telling them that you can turn your phone into an ATM machine, hop on an 8:30 p.m. call, because if I was them, I wouldn't hop on either. Right? But you don't want to be fake. You want to pick up the phone. Hey, I'm calling you for a reason. But before I get into why I'm calling you, hey, how's the family doing? How's your cousin? How's your daughter? Hey, I know you were pregnant. Hey, I know you were engaged. How's the family? Right? You're accumulating information so that you can find the problem and make a solution. The people who get paid the most in America are people who have found solutions to people's problems. And guess what? We got the keys to everybody's problem. But if you don't believe that, that's why you're not telling people about this business. And that's probably why you haven't had success. So, hey, how's the family doing? Right? They tell you how the family's doing. I told somebody this: if you get stuck with how to flow through form, use pick up and kill it. Y'all know wilding out, pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it. You repeat what the person just said so that you can flow into your next question. So if they say, oh, the family's doing good, you know, my kids are driving me crazy. Okay, your kids are driving you crazy. You know, how does that feel when you come home from work? Occupation. I'm asking them what they do for a living. Right? Boom, they tell me what they do. My question for recreation, this is me personally, there's multiple things that people use. Hey, can you see yourself doing this for the next 20 to 30 years of your life? Most people are going to tell you no. Hey, let's say they said they work at Walmart. Hey, we're going to have some people who formerly worked at Walmart and who's currently working at Walmart on this call tonight at 8:00 p.m. We're going to be teaching them the resources and giving them the tools to be able to match or out-earn their income right now and do the things that their hearts desire. Will you be available at 8 p.m. to view this information, because I only have limited spots? You see, I listened to what the problem is and then I gave them a solution. They see value because they see themselves and other people who are going to be listening for this information. I just said I got a resource. I didn't say I trade Forex. I didn't say my phone was an ATM machine, right? Go through the full PS3 system, right? Go through the full PS3 system. Pick interest. That's what we just did when we called and we invited. Show the plan. Listen to me, family. There's multiple ways to show the plan. You have your video option, and then you have your Zoom calls. Now listen, we have the team Zoom calls, but if you know how to present the information, don't be afraid to throw your schedule away for success. What do I mean by this? If somebody is ready to see the information within the next 15 minutes, I want y'all to think about this a little deeper. I call you and I'm ready to see this information in the next 15 minutes. You tell me that the Zoom call isn't to 8:00 p.m. That means between, let's say, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., I have 4 hours to reach out to somebody else I know who trade. Now, let's say because they've thrown their schedule away for success, they go ahead, they give me the information and I get started. Possibly I'm the next Bryce Thompson that you just missed out on because you're too busy wrapped up in your schedule. See, sometimes success doesn't have a schedule. And so you have to be willing to say, I'm going to throw my schedule away so that I can hit my goals. And then guess what? If they are not available, you don't give them the information. We're not desperate. See, because people think that we are salesmen, they feel that we're desperate. We expose the business to people. So if you can't do a simple instruction as far as telling me what time you want to view the information and being committed enough to watch an 8-minute video, I know you're not going to get into business and be successful. So I'm not chasing you. Hey, when is your earliest convenience to be able to see this information? Oh, 4 o'clock, perfect. At 4 o'clock, I'm going to call you back and I'm going to show you this information. I'm not just sending them the link, because then I'm just chasing them throughout the day and asking them, have you viewed the information? Have you viewed the information? Now you're a salesman. You took the exposing away and you made yourself a salesman. Then after they view the information, whether it's a Zoom call, whether it's the video, I'm only asking them 3 questions. 3, that's it. My first question, what did you like best about what you just saw? I don't care what you think. You have been programmed for over 18 years to think the same way, and it's been negative. Why would I ask you what you think about something I know that's successful? What did you like best about what you saw? Whatever they say, I'm immediately going to agree with them. I don't care if they said, I liked it because my favorite color is blue and he had blue on the car. Absolutely. That's the most relatable guy I've ever seen present this information, and blue is my favorite color as well. My next question, be very careful with what words you say. What do you need me to clarify? Right? What do you need me to clarify? I clarify what they need me to clarify. And then my next 2 questions. My next question, is the 235 a problem for you? Because see, some people will lie and say, oh, I got to do some more research. No, is the 235 a problem for you? No? Perfect. Let's get you signed up right now. ABCs, write this down. Always be closing. We're always going for the close. Do not be afraid to get a new customer in your business. Be bold about success. Then the last part, mastering the close / overcoming objections. This is something I teach my teammates. When you're presenting, you want to already overcome these objections throughout the course of your presentation. You already know what people are asking you or what they're telling you. They're telling you they don't have time. So guess what? When I get to the part where it talks about the academy, hey, these videos are 3 to 5 minutes. Listen, I was a college student. I didn't have a lot of time. So I needed to see something that I could retain quickly. I'm overcoming objections through the course of my presentation. When they say I don't have enough money, hey, there's people making money every single day from this skill set. I don't understand. Hey, you're going to have a support group. So whatever questions that you have, I'm going to be able to help you understand those things. It sounds too good to be true. Hey, I know people that were skeptical that got in, they start making money, and guess what? When that money hit their bank account, their belief went through the roof. See, I'm overcoming those objections before I have the leverage for people to attack me and ask these questions. Because when you do this so many times, you already know what's coming at the end of these calls. So overcome that during the course of presenting the information. And always remember this, when you give people the power to feed you, you also give them the power to starve you. So don't let the no stop you from that yes that can change your life. See, one of my favorite audios is called Pushing Through When You Don't Want to. And Mr. Crump said, don't let people rent space in your head. You should not go to sleep thinking about the person who blocked you from a phone call. You shouldn't go to sleep thinking about the people who told you no. When I go to sleep, guess what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about Platinum 5,000. I'm thinking about Chairman 10. I'm thinking about how I can get Warren to the next level. I'm thinking about how I can get Sherman to the next level. I'm thinking about how my team can win. Why? Because on my TV, my goals is written down. So I'm not blinded by what I see. I'm focused on what I know in my heart to be true. All right? Next, this is the part that's going to help you really break down what does the work look like every day. See, so many people have this question, what does the day in the life of a Platinum 2000 look like? What does the day in the life of a Platinum 1000 look like? Well, what am I supposed to be doing every day? Because see, I have this 30-day goal But it's what I do every day leading up to the 30 days that's going to set me up for the success on the 30th day. So this is what you have to do. You have to find the ratio. What do I mean by this? When you're calling people, you want to write down who you're calling, right? You want to write down who you're calling. If I write down the first 10 people that I call, right? If the first 5 people tell you no, you need to hang up the phone. You need to call your success coach, and you need to attempt to prospect them so that they can hear what you're saying. Because it's possible that you're saying the wrong thing to these people on the phone. So let them correct you so that you can have success. Now, the next thing you want to know, how many people out of 10 have successfully viewed the information? Successfully meaning that they watched the full video and they did a 3-way call. Successfully meaning they watched the full Zoom call and they did a 3-way call. This is what successfully viewing the information looks like. So how many people out of 10 have successfully viewed the information? If I call 10 people, right, and 2 people successfully view the information, I want to document that. And this is all going to make sense when I get to the next slide. All right, how many people out of 10 have gotten started that viewed the information? So now I have a batting average, right? Meaning that if I talk to 10 people and only 5 view the information, but then 2 get started, guess what has just happened? A ratio has occurred. A ratio has popped up for me to set myself up for what my work needs to look like in the next 30 days. So check this out. If you are 1 out of 10, or like 10 to 15, that means you're in the beginner stages, right? This means that you're in the beginner stages. This means that you have to talk to 30 plus people in order to hit Platinum 150. Because why? That means for 1 out of 10, you get 1 person started. For 2 out of 20, right, you've gotten 2 people started. For 3 out of 30, you've gotten 3 people started. So you know that, okay, guess what? To get 3 more people started, I need to talk to another set of 30 people. If you're 2 out of 10, right? This means that you have to talk to 20 people to hit P150, your intermediate level. This means that for every 10 people I talk to, 2 people get started. So guess what? I need to talk to 20 people so 4 people can get started and I can hit Platinum 150. If you're 3 out of 10, this means you have to talk to 10 plus people to hit Platinum 150. That means that if you talk to 10 to 15 people, on average, you're getting 3 started, so you hit Platinum 150. See, so many people don't know this about themselves, and that's why they think that they can get on these calls and do Zooms. But you don't even know your stats, baby. We don't need you talking to 90 people to get 1 person started. We need you to be effective at this thing. And until you get effective enough, then guess what? We're not going to argue with the results. Remember, this only counts if they have successfully viewed the information, because you're going to talk to people who are going to make ignorant decisions, and you're going to talk to people who are going to make educated decisions. The educated decisions are the people who said no, but viewed the information. The ignorant is the people who haven't even viewed the information. They scrutinize your business without proper information and said no. Those people don't count. Remember, numbers don't lie. So whatever you track, it will grow. All right. Now, I'm getting to the end. So hang in here with me, guys. Hang in here with me. For Platinum 150s and above, this is what you need to do so that you know what to do over the next 30 days. You need to go log in your back office. You need to click where it says rank report. It's going to tell you what is your remaining volume to get to the next rank. Okay, what is your remaining volume to get to the next rank? And I'm going to pause right here. This is why this is important. When you type in a GPS where you want to go, do it not tell you how much time you need in order to get there? Yes. It tells you every street to turn on in order to get there. Yes. It tells you if there's traffic up ahead. Yes. Listen, when you're doing this is going to tell you how much traffic is up ahead, how many people I need to be talking to every day, because this is going to tell you, and this is going to show you that you're really not working as hard as you think. So go in your back office, see how much volume. You're going to divide that volume by 145. Why 145? 145 is how much volume is counted depending on the package people get, right? Depending on the package people get, and that's going to tell you exactly how many actual people you need in your business. Now, what you want to do next, you want to take the number and divide it by 30. This number is going to tell you how many people you need to sign up every single day for the next 30 days in order to hit your next goal. And this is going to be based off your batting averages. So let's say I need to sign up 40 people, let's say 30 people over the next 30 days to hit my next goal, right? If I need to sign up 30 people over the next 30 days to hit my goal, my batting average is 3 out of 10. That means that 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. I need to talk to 100 people in order to sign up 30. If that's my close ratio. If my close ratio is 3 out of 10, then I need to talk to 100 people in order to sign up 30 over the next 30 days. What does this mean? This means that I need one new enrollment every single day for the next 30 days. I hope that made sense. Before I move on, I want y'all to drop some ones in the chat if what I just said makes sense. Yes, this is recorded. Does this make sense? Drop ones in the chat. All right, I see the ones. Perfect. Now, remember this for my leaders. You reproduce who you are, not who you pretend to be. It don't matter how much I get on this training call and do this call. I can tell y'all about these numbers all day. But if I'm not doing the work, my team is not doing the work. Your team is going to do half of what you do. So if you only talking to one person a day, they ain't talking to none. So again, stop looking up at your upline and talking about what they don't do for you, and think about what you have failed to do for yourself in order to be successful in this business. It's 2020, it's time out for that. I got people calling my phone talking about they in their cars crying because of some financial issue. I failed them as a leader by not relaying the proper information to them to show them how to win. I don't look left or right. It's me. It's you. See, so many times we want to pour from a cup that we haven't received from. We want to get on Instagram and post these great captions. But baby, it ain't that great because you haven't done personal development. Your presentation ain't that great because you haven't listened to people who have successful presentations. Make sure when you are actually pouring into people, you're pouring from a place that you first learned how to receive from. Now, back on program. This is your GPS to success, and this is what's going to separate the real from the fake. I don't know how else to put it. This is what's going to separate the real from the fake, and we're going to wrap this up because this is my last slide. Be accountable for your success. Take a picture of it, take a screenshot of it, print it out. I don't care what you do. Your name is at the top of this. The week ending is at the top of this. The number of home meetings, we're going to exchange that for Zoom meetings because we know people can't meet in person right now. The number of new customers per P150. Your total points for the week. Listen to me. If you're part-time in this business, that means you do this business part-time. You need 30 to 50 points per week. If you're full-time, you need 50 to 200 points per week. If you're a Platinum 2000 in 90 days, if you want to go Platinum 2000 in 90 days, because listen, it's hard to tell people what street to turn down when you ain't never turned down it. You ain't never went down it. This is the streets to turn down when we're telling you this is what you need to do to hit your goals? See, because I never knew an extra $2,000 to hurt anybody financially. How you can't pay the $174 every month, but we're telling you how to earn an extra $2,000 a month? Make it make sense. Do you know how that means you can reinvest this money back into your trading account? Since you're so focused on trading, get you some more leverage. Listen, to go platinum 2,000 in 90 days, you need 100 to 150 points per week. This is the street you need to turn down. If your goal is to hit platinum 2,000 in the next 90 days, turn down this street. Platinum 2,000 in 6 months. This is for my people who want to take the feeder road versus the beltway. You need to be down on this feeder road right here, 50 to 100 points per week. For my people who want to go platinum 2,000 in a year, you on detour, okay? And listen, that's fine. Wherever you're at, that's fine. We're going to celebrate you. We're going to clap for you, and we're going to cheer for you. But you need to turn down a street that got 25 to 50 points per week, right? What does the GPS say? The GPS says personal peak, you get 2 points. Meaning that I could personally called and invited somebody to a Zoom call or a 3-way call or whatever call. Personally attended a business opportunity meeting, right? Or training. You get 5 points. You personally had guests on a Zoom call or a training call, you get 10 points. You personally did a private business meeting or Zoom call, right? Your team with private business calls with 10 or more guests, right? This goes all the way down the list. And listen, this is what I've started to tell my teammates. If you want duplication in your business, you have to show people how you got there. The reason why there's a lack of duplication is because there's a lack of information being transferred from you to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. And when people are calling you and asking you, how did you get there? You keep giving them 50 million answers. Well, guess what? You'll be able to track your results with this. You'll be able to say, on this week, I didn't get enough points. And then you're gonna be able to go to your back office and you're gonna be able to say, this is when my volume dropped. Because I didn't turn down the right street. I took the feeder road this week. I slept in this week. I made excuses this week, right? You want duplication, you teach people how to go there over and over and over again. You show, shadow, duplicate. That's the formula. That's how you get your coach to stop owning your business. You show people what to do, you watch them do it and correct them, and then they are able to do it without you. Hold them accountable. When your business partner call you and say, man, I didn't get nobody, I didn't hit my rank in 30 days, tell them to send you this. But did you send me your GPS? Send me your GPS. Oh, you don't have one. Baby, you don't even know where you're going. So that's why we end up lost, right? So always remember, think about your why when you're getting this done. What's easy to do is also not easy to do. See, it's easy. It's very easy to write down your goals, but it's very easy not to. It is very easy to do a 30-minute Zoom call, but guess what? It's also easy not to. It's very easy to stay on a training call the full time until the presenter is done, but it's very easy to log off early as well. But see, again, stop minimizing the things that you do, because that one little thing that you minimize is the thing that's stopping you from being successful. All right, listen, that's pretty much, that's it. That's all I got for you. Listen, last thing, God never consults your past to decide your future. I don't care what life looked like in the past. I don't care who told you no in the past. I don't care who quit your business. I don't care who left your business. I don't care who you slept with. God don't care about none of that. Stop putting yourself to shame. Stop putting yourself to shame about your future, because he never consults your past about your future. Okay, just get it done. When you win, people will remember the wins. See, when you win, People forget about the mistakes that you made sometimes, right? But be so good they can't remember you. That's so cliche, but it's so real. See, people not liking your post because you're not winning. When you start winning, people cheer for you. I don't know who told us this lie that people be hating. People not hating, baby. You're not winning. Well, it's all good. When you go Chairman 10, I promise they gonna like your post. The people who you help win in this business, they gonna like your post. The 500 extra followers you got on Instagram, they gonna like your post because you impacted their life. So always remember, God never consults your past to decide your future. So don't torment yourself about what you did in the past, because your future is still bright and you're still going to smash your goals in 2020. This pandemic is not going to stop you. Your job putting you on furlough is not going to stop you. You being able to see your bank account in the negative is not going to stop you, because guess what? People are still winning and you're going to win too. All right? Listen, I poured my heart out on this call. I stayed up to put this presentation. So all I want to see, y'all don't have to say thank you. I'm not looking for a thank you. I just want to see flyers, because I learned this one principle and then I'm done. How you love yourself is a direct reflection of the success that you've had in your life. If you really love yourself, if you really can look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're a winner, you're going to win at everything you put your hands to, meaning that you're going to win in this business. You're going to hit the next rank in this business, because you love yourself too much not to be successful. You love yourself too much to look and say that there's something more in life and I just don't want to go after it because I'm scared. You love yourself too much because you know you're a champion. And you know you're a boss. I do this because this is my boss move, right? So you gotta know you're a boss. You gotta love yourself to say, if there's more to have, I'm gonna go get it. All right. So let's level up. Let's smash our goals. Let's drop these flyers and these ranks, and everybody that has something to say, we gonna boss up in their face. All right. So I love y'all to life. Listen, I will see y'all at the top, because the bottom is way, way, way too crowded. But we never look down on anyone unless we're willing to help them up. Listen, God bless y'all. And this call is officially over.